Welcome to lesson 5 for beginners. I hope you've all had a splendid week. Last time we looked at the cafe, do you remember? So we went to Le Café and we saw a variety of things that we could buy. There were some drinks, les boissons, and here they were some sandwiches and hot dogs and croissants, some snacks. Okay, les snacks, les casse-croûtes, okay, and there's the descriptions of what the things were. And then I left you with something for you to print off, which was c'est combien. And we listened to the conversation here, didn't we? So I don't know how well you could hear that last week, so I'm just going to read it through again. And I asked you to tell me how much these things were from the conversation, didn't I? So I said we had un coca, we had un café, we had un thé, and we had un sandwich. Okay, so a Coca-Cola or Pepsi-Cola, a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, and a sandwich. So let's listen again. So we're listening out. I'm going to read it this time. The title was C'est combien? C'est combien, which is what you ask when you want to know the price. How much is it? How much is it? C'est combien? So I'm going to read the dialogue. See if you can listen out for the prices off. The Coca-Cola, le coca. Le café, the cup of coffee. Le thé, un thé, cup of tea. And un sandwich, a sandwich. Okay, listen again. Dialogue 3, this is. Le plat du jour, c'est combien? Le plat du jour, 6 euros. 6 euros. Et un sandwich, c'est combien? Un sandwich, 5 euros. 5 euros. Et une bière, c'est combien? La bière, 3 euros. 3 euros et un coca? Le coca, 3 euros 25. 3 euros 25. Oh là là. Et un thé? Le thé, 3 euros. 3 euros le thé. Mais le café, c'est 2,15 euros. Alors, 2 cafés, ça fait 4 euros et 30 centimes. On prend 2 cafés, d'accord? D'accord. So, there, obviously, I was playing the part of the person serving in the coffee shop, in the cafe, the waiter or the waitress, and the customer was a little bit shocked by the prices. So, the first one you heard actually was the sandwich, but if we go to my list on the menu, which I've got here, so the first one was le coca, and we did the numbers 1 to 30, didn't we? And this price for the coca, if you heard, was 3,25 €. So the first bit of it is fairly straightforward. It was 3 euros, 3, well done, 25. So 20 was when we got to 20, wasn't it? And 5, we know, is 5. So it was 3,25 €. So our first price is 3,25 € for un coca. And we said that there's a comma here. We say £3.25. Gosh, that would be an expensive Coca-Cola, wouldn't it? But it's 3,25 €. Expensive coffee shop, this one, isn't it? Okay, the next one on my list was un café. And at the end of the conversation, you'll hear that they ordered 2 cafés. So in the end, they went for 2 cafés because it was the cheapest thing for them, wasn't it? Okay. So, le café, they said, was 2,15 €. 2,15 €. So we have pounds and pence. They have euro, euros, and centimes, which makes up the 100. Like we have 100 pence in a pound, 100 centimes in a euro. So 2,15 € is 2 euros, easy. 2,15. That was one of our numbers between 10 and 20. 15. 15. So, if you had this, 2,15 €. 2,15 €. Très bien. And they bought 2. So, 2,15 €, 2 fois, 2 of those. So, 2 2s would be 4. And then 2 lots of 15. So, 2 lots of 15, they said 2 coffees is 4 euros 30 centimes. And 30 was the last number we got to. We went to 10, 20, 30. So we did 10, 20, 30. So 2 of those coffees would be €4,30, wouldn't it? Well done. Okay, next thing is un tea. Now, tea is a little bit more expensive sometimes in coffee shops or in France if you're buying it. Maybe it's not quite as popular as we drink tea such a lot here. So un tea was quite straightforward price. It was 3 euros. So if you had 3 euros on your menu, you'd be right. So we're doing well. We're filling up our menu au café. We've got le coca. What price is that again? 3,25 €. Et un café, c'est combien? Le café, c'est 2,15 €. Très bien. Le thé, this is easier because it's just one number. It's just a solid amount of euros, no centimes added on. The equivalent of pence, nothing there. It's just 3 euros. Finished. Okay. And the last one was the sandwich. So, j'ai faim, hungry. J'ai soif, thirsty. This is une tasse de café. C'est du café, some coffee in there. Okay, right, keep going. So, un sandwich, they said, was, wait for it, 5 euros. Quite easy again. 5 is 5, so we can complete our menu now. We've got un sandwich was 5 euros down the bottom. Okay, très bien. Right. For you clever people out there with your mathematics, I want you to ask for some things. Practice asking for things that you would like. So on the list, this coffee shop, it says, I would like, je voudrais, je voudrais. So you would say, je voudrais, this top line, je voudrais un coca et un hot dog. Je voudrais un coca et un hot dog. Ici, je voudrais un café et un sandwich. Je voudrais un café et un sandwich. Let's stop with this one then. Let's go for the coffee and the sandwich. Okay, so we know, don't we, from this dialogue, this particular cafe, the cup of coffee's coming in at 2,15 €. So we want a 2,15 € plus un sandwich. I think we'll go for a cheese one. Do you remember what cheese was? Un sandwich au fromage. Un sandwich au fromage. Au fromage. Cheese one. And this is 5. So we'll put it here because this is there's nothing there. So we still need our 15. And then we've got 2 plus 5. 2 plus 5. 5 plus 2. So, Ryan, come on. Rosie, any chance? Zachary? Don't expect Alex to work this one out. Any other children out there who are practicing their maths at the moment? 5 plus 2 is 7. So, what's the word for 7? 7. And often, I've got into the habit, and the French cross the 7 like this to make it look a 7. I think it's good because sometimes the way some people write number 1 could look a bit like a 7. So we don't do that. That's how I do my 7. So 7,15 €. So you got yourself a nice snack there. You got a cup of coffee and a sandwich. Well done. Okay, so you've ordered that. Okay, and we'll just try another one. This time you're going to go for, on our list, we're coming down the list here. We're going to go for things that we've got prices for. We've got un thé, haven't we? And then we've got un sandwich, this one here. We'll go for the ham one this time. Un thé, which we've got the price for. We've got the price for our sandwich. In this coffee shop, they've got 2 kinds of sandwiches. They've got au fromage and they've got with ham. Does anybody know what the word for ham is? Begins with a J. A. M. B. O. N. Au jambon. Sorry about my writing. A sandwich au jambon, which just happens to be 5 € as well. So this time we're going for the tea, which is 3 €, plus the sandwich, which is 5 €. Easy sum, this one. We haven't got any centimes any of those little bits like pence to worry about. 5 plus 3 is 8, isn't it? Yeah. Which is 8. 8 euros. Okay, so we're now full of our food. We're happy. We've had our coffees, teas, and our cheese and ham sandwiches. Now, on this list, this sheet I got on my website for you to copy down, we had our numbers. This first section is 1 to 10. This is 11 to 20. And this is 21 to 30. Now, I think 1 to 10 we're quite happy with. Let's go backwards to make it a little bit more challenging. So 1 to 20, sorry, 1 to 10, but we're going backwards. So we're going to start with the 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Très bien, we're back down to 1. Now we're going to go 11 to 20. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. After 16 we do 10, 7, 10, 8, 10, 9. Do you remember? So 17, 18, 19, 20. Up to 20. Now, the only time you do 20 and 1 is precisely when you've got the and 1. After that it's just 22, 23 like we do in English, but the 20 and 1 or the 30 and 1 etc. is with the word and. The word for and is et. So the first one we've got to do for 20 and 1 is 21, 21. Then it's just easy. We're just repeating this line of 2, 3 down to 9 and we're doing 22, 23, 24, 25. What number are we on? 25? 25. 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30, 30. Très bien. Okay, on this sheet you had a little activity where you could match the numbers. But I want you to look at these prices here. So these are some prices. C'est combien? So this one here, c'est combien? C'est 7 euros. 7 euros. Right, moving along, I want you to do this one. C'est combien? C'est 9 euros. So if we go back to our coffee shop, what might come out of all these things? What might come to 9 euros? Well, not this one because we've got odd centimes here. That wouldn't come to 9 euros in any way, would I don't think? Or 2.15. What about this one though? If somebody bought 3 thés, 3, 6, 9. 3 cups of tea would be 9. 3 threes are 9. So you can see how we can play around with these numbers and we order more and more drinks when we go to France. So here we've got 9. This one here we've got 10. This one on the end is 11. So you can see the numbers. We've got 7 euros, 9 euros, 10 euros, 11 euros. Down here we've got 16. 16 euros. This one, 10 and 8, remember? 18 euros, très bien. 21, they say 20 and 1, so it's 21. 21 euros. This one is 26 euros. C'est la date de mon anniversaire, hein? 26. Le 26. So when we say the date, we say the 26. Le 26. Aujourd'hui, c'est le 29. C'est le 29. I think then. Le 29. Le 29 avril. C'est le 29 avril. So the 29th of Avril. We just change one letter from Avril to April. April. It's April. So the V is a P in English. April. My birthday, as I was saying, is le 26 janvier. But you say le 26, okay, for the dates. And the last one here is 29, which is aujourd'hui, as we said. Good. So a little bit of number practice for you. And also some buying at the coffee shop for you as well. And then last time we also looked at some ice creams, didn't we? So we had different flavours of ice creams. Do you remember what they were? So we had chocolate. We had une glace au chocolat. So if you wanted to go into, it might be in the coffee shop actually, they might have a little freezer with ice creams. So you're going to be using this again. Je voudrais a chocolate ice cream. Une glace au chocolat. Je voudrais une glace au chocolat. Or I'd like a strawberry one. Je voudrais une glace à la fraise. Je voudrais une glace à la fraise. Please. Do you remember how to say please? S'il vous plaît. And then we want a vanilla one. Je voudrais une glace à la vanille. So you've ordered 3 there. Do you remember they were €3, €3 each? So we've got une glace au chocolat, une glace à la fraise, une glace à la vanille, 3, 3, 3, 9. So that's going to be, if you say c'est combien, they'll say c'est €9. Right. Confident with those numbers? I've got some clocks here. Now, admittedly, we don't really tell the time so much, or we don't ask for the time, because we've got phones which tell us the time. We've got montre, we've got our watches perhaps. But it's nice to practice our numbers anyway, isn't it? So here we've got some clocks, and again, this is something that is a handout which you can take off of the website. So this one, let's look at one that's quite straightforward. How about this one here? So we've got, this clock is 7 and there's a 5, so it's 7:05. Okay, now what time is it? We say quelle heure est-il? Quelle heure, hour, what hour is it? Quelle heure est-il? So we're going to say it's 7 hours 5. That's all you have to do. So we're going to say c'est 7 heures, c'est 7 heures 5. C'est 7h05. C'est 7h05. So let me write that down for you. My other board. C'est 7h05. C'est 7h05. This little thing here, Ash, refers to this word. Heure. Heure is hours of the clock. Quelle heure est-il? C'est 7h05. We could say it's 5 minutes. So the word is minutes, minute, they say, minute. Say 7h05, that one. Okay, let's look at another one. There's another one that's quite easy. How about this one? Staying with our 7, but this time it's 20. It's 20 past because it's 5, 10, 15, 20. It's 20 past the hour. 7. So, say, or il est 7 heures. Il est 7h20. Do you remember what 20 was? Il est 7h20. Très bien. Il est 7h20. So we would say, il est 7h20. Il est 7h20. 20. Très bien. And then this one I'd like to tell you, because this is interesting. There we've got 12, and then we've got 5 past 12. But is it 5 past lunchtime, like midday, 12, or is it 5 past midnight? Okay, so 12 is an interesting one. So we've got 12 p.m. we call it, but for the French, that is midi. Midi. Il est midi. Middle of the day. Midi. Okay? But if it was, we'd have it as 12 a.m. because it's in the middle of the night. And then it becomes minuit. Huh? Il est minuit. So il est midi, or il est minuit. But this one is actually 5 past. So we're going to go for midday. Il est midi 5, 5. Il est midi 5. So that's quite straightforward. If it was midnight, minuit, il est minuit 5. Okay, so that's some basic rules of telling the time. If we had this one, it's actually just past the half past, isn't it, this one? But if it was right on the 6, because it's half, we say and half. So if we were to say, again, it's 7 and half, 7h30. 7h30. Demi is half. Okay. So have a look at these clocks. write in the times in English that you think they are. And next time, we'll look at what the times are in French. We'll look at how to say those times in French. Okay, c'est tout. That's all for today. Have a very bonne semaine. Et à la prochaine. See you next time.